Let's go to Paul in Southport, who may have a slightly different take on events. Paul, welcome.
Yeah, hello, George.
Hi.
Hello, I've been a long admirer since your debacle on Big Brother.
Oh, yeah, thanks for that, yeah.
That's fine, you know. Anybody that's willing to put themselves up and make a fool of themselves, you know, it's all happy, you know.
Yeah,
that's
it's your
right
turn now.
to do so.
Yeah, it's your turn tonight.
Right, well then, what I would like to say is that how is it that you can stand by and say what you're saying, but not come out and say the things that need to be said about one...
You need to translate that into English for me, Paul.
Oh, sorry,
Start that sentence. Start that sentence again.
Translation there, mate. I'm very sorry.
Mate, yeah. Start it again in English this time.
Well, so let me ask you, what was your take on what is now known as the Poppy Day Massacre?
Oh, disgrace. I said so last week if you were listening.
No, I wasn't listening. I really don't have much time for yourself, George.
No, but you're on tonight. Why is that? Why are you on tonight?
Pardon?
Why are you listening tonight and on the phone tonight?
Because our leader, Tommy, also known as
your leader
of the English Defence League,
your leader, Tommy,
is willing to come on the line.
Yeah. Okay, no, I just wanted to establish that you're on because your leader was on. That's your leader, who is a former member of the British National Party, yeah?
What? No, we've not had anywhere else to go.
Okay. Are you a member of the British National Party?
Hey, mate, I am a member and an active supporter of the English Defence League, and
have you ever been in the BNP?
Surrender. Oh, Judge, I'm speaking. You.
Just as long as I like. That was Paul. I think we can take it that Paul, I think we could probably take it that the answer to my question, therefore, is yes. You certainly made a fool of yourself there, my dear. 08717 223344. That's the number to call. Let's go to Lisa in County Durham. Maybe she'll do a better job for her leader. Go ahead, Lisa.
Hiya, George. Are you alright?
Yeah,
hello
good.
There. Yeah, just a few points I wanted to make, if that's okay.
Yeah.
The first one was a previous caller who mentioned a gay name. I don't think that's very fair, actually, to say that he's picked a gay name. I think that's actually quite insulting to people who are gay, who are bisexual and homosexual, to make a point of him picking a gay name. I just didn't think that was actually a very fair reflection on, you know, what normal people think. The second one is about the way you speak to people about them not being intelligent. I think that's a bit condescending, if you don't mind me saying. You know, you're saying he's not the sharpest tool in the box. And you're backing up that with what? How are you backing that up? The last guy you... No, you will not speak of me, actually. The last guy who spoke...
Oh, listen,
No, you will
Lisa,
not. No, you will not. No, it's Lisa.
Do not instruct me how to run this show. I was actually remaining silent while you spoke. I was merely going to answer a question that you posed at me.
But you can't actually answer a question straihtly, can you?
Lisa, I decide.
Lisa, not a terrorist organisation, are they not? You're saying to me the
you're
Hamas
wasting
are not
these
a
opportunities.
terrorist organisation.
Lisa, you're wasting these opportunities. I'm letting you on national radio, and you're actually, one after the other of you, making a fool of yourselves. Now, before I let you back in, understand one thing. I decide how this show runs, not you. I decide when I speak, and I decide when you speak. And I'll be as fair as I can be to you. Now go ahead.
You prance about in your latex, you know, purring at these terrorist organisations. Hamas is a terrorist organisation. It doesn't matter how you dress it up. Israel, the EU, United States, Canada, Japan, they've all listed Hamas is a terrorist organisation.
What's that got to do with the EDL?
Fundamentalism to the max, but you can deny it as much as you want. But you are
Lisa, what's that got to do?
It's Lisa, not Lisa. Can you speak English? You support Islamic fundamentalism, and you are trying to sit here and call people, because they can't speak what you call English. They are not the sharpest tools in the box. They dare to actually have
Lisa, what does all that have to do? Lisa, what does all that have to do? What does all that have to do with the English Defence League and Muslims in Britain?
I was not speaking about the English Defence League, George. I was speaking about your earlier statement defending the Hamas as not being a terrorist organisation. Not once
we're not
did I actually
discussing-
mention an English Defence League.
Well, yes, you did. You have rung up to say, why don't you give Tommy a break? I've got it here on my screen, Lisa.
I said that, did I? Can you
Yes,
show
you
me
did.
where I said that? I
On
did
my
not
screen.
Say that.
On my screen. That's what you said to the telephone operator.
Really? Would you like...
You're a supporter,
no.
are you not?
Really? Because I've recorded
Lisa?
this phone call as well. I did not say that. I said, the guy who is the leader of that organisation, why won't he let him speak?
Yeah.
That
Are
is
you a
what
supporter
I said.
of the English Defence League, Lisa?
No, I'm not in the English Defence League.
No, are you a supporter
I'm not
of
in
them?
the BMP. I'm not a supporter
Are you
of
a
anything.
supporter?
I don't support EDL, I do not support BMP, I don't support any political organisations.
Okay,
Nothing.
so let's talk then. Let's talk then about the issue at hand. Do you believe that there is a problem of Islamist extremism in Britain?
Extremism, yes. Not normal Muslims, not Islam. No, because
that's fine. I just wanted to establish that. That's fine.
Yes.
So what do you think of the police and the police minister, who have both this week accused the EDL of actually fueling Islamist extremism?
I can see what they're saying. No, I can see what their point is. I don't agree. What I would say is that the English Defence League, the EDL, whatever it is a product of the problem that has been happening in the UK. They haven't just suddenly thought, right, let's go on the streets, let's fight something that's not there. It's a direct result of a problem that has been ignored for a long time. And I don't care
if you support
Islam. You've got to admit there is a problem with Islamic extremism.
Lisa, I've got to go for a break. Let me ask you a final question. Is that a big issue in County Durham? Big Islamic extremist problem in County Durham?
In Sunderland, yes. Sunderland and Newcastle, yeah, where I'm actually from. I live in Durham now, but yes, where I'm from, yes, it is.
So Sunderland and Newcastle has a big problem with Islamist extremists.
I'm a patriot. The country has got a problem with extremism, not Muslims, but extremism.
You're a patriot.
If you can't see
You're
that,
a patriot,
if you can't see that, then you are an actual retard. I'm sorry. But no, sorry, you are a retard because you pranced about.
I'm a retard. I'm a retard. I'm a traitor. Where do you stand? Retard or traitor? You decide.